I thought I had a car meet today, so I went to a car meet. There wasn't there. The second time that I've done this, because I look at the date. Oh, this one today. I don't read the month. Shame on me. But if you can see the CRV is leaning to the back. All right, guys, hit like, hit share, subscribe, and I'm gonna tell you why the CRV is leaning back like that, and we walk around it. Has to do with somebody's car in the shop. You see the CRV is squatted from the back. No, I'm not squatting the CRV like these guys in North Carolina. That's because one of my cars, the green Civic from 2000 Civic, is in the shop. We put the computer on it and we heard knocking on the motor, right? So we were going to rebuild the motor, and we are still doing that. But he decided, well, we found something else for him, and here he is. We have a CRV B20 motor. Internals are good. We're not using the head. We're taking the head off, and we're going to put the LS VTEC on it. So with that said, we're taking the head, got a brand new water pump on it, so you save money in there. Got extra parts here that make no sense there and there. So, but this is why the CRV is squatted. So what happened with Danny's car? Danny's car. All right. So what happened with his car was that it was running, since day one. If you watch my videos, you go to day one and the videos came with, the car came to my house, didn't start, got it running. Then we found out the ECU was having major problems with the ECU. Then the fuel rail started giving problems. We fixed the fuel rail twice, got it running, fuel pump, new fuel rail. Now we got bigger injectors and the harness coming. So the green hatch that we have at the shop blew the motor, had an ECU that he needed it. He bought it, put it on the ECU on the car. As soon as Tony graduated all the noise out of it, he goes, "What's that noise?" He was knocking. Well, it's knocking, so we said, all right, let's rebuild the motor. We were about to take the motor out. Tony found this block. He said, "Hey man, somebody's selling this for this much." I contacted the guy, and the motor came from JDM Orlando, and he kind of like scared me a little bit because he got brand new valve cover gasket, brand new head gasket, brand new oil pan gasket. You know what that means, right? When you see something like that, somebody messed with it. So I took the valve cover off. It looks good over there. I went home and basically I was looking at the motor, make sure everything's good, make sure nothing, no problems. I even took the oil pan off to make sure there's no problem on anything. So there's no oil in the motor right now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut real quick. I'm going to give me some oil. I'm going to pour some oil in there. And I'm going to rotate the motor. Make sure everything rotates freely. Because even though this is an investment of $500 or $540, that's what we invested in that money, in that cart, in that block. We're going to have to take the head off and put a new head on it with head bolts in it. And put it back on the car. Let the car running the same day. I want to make sure that everything is good for him, I want to make sure that all the bolts and everything is good for him. So, that's what I'm doing right now. Give me a chance. Alright guys, as you can see, I put some of that oil there. I'll put you right here. Rotate the motor. Good job. Good. So the motor looks okay. It rotates beautiful. No holding back, no slacking. I checked the bearings myself. Like I said, I took everything apart. I checked it, making sure that nothing was broken. You know what I mean? Because look, you can see it was sitting down for a while. But even though we're not using those cams, we can sell this head for like $200-300, you know, and he make the money back. I just want to make sure that everything was okay with it, you know. So it's back. This head can sell for $300-400, $300 the most. It's a good head. The bottom end, that's what we're using, is a B20B4. That's what we're using, and that's gonna go on the new block that we put it over there. And that's all, folks. We are about to get this going, and tomorrow morning when we go to the shop, we're gonna put the motor down, put it on the engine stand, and work on it. Do my magic on this, and then you can have your car running back as soon as you think. Hopefully you have the oil, the right studs in the motor, and get you. Hey guys, so sorry we didn't record 90% of the stuff taken out of the car because we were doing it. Me, Manny, Damian, we all going at it at one point, and we have everything outside. Thanks to those guys over there that work hard work. We have everything done outside. Motor's out. There's a lot of parts from this motor have to be transferred to the new motors over there. So this is a high compression motor for the B20. As you can tell, the pistons are more flat. And when you go to this motor, are more in. This is good for turbo. So I think the owner wants to do that later on. This is a B20. Got a new water pump. So with that said, we have to put all these parts that we don't have here, there, and this is the motor right here. Boom. We just take everything apart. We have it sitting here, real nice. The only problem with this head is that we don't like. Look at that right here, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. You know, right here. Right there. Me personally, I would not use the head. Some of these parts will be loose. We gotta talk to the owner, see what he says. Everything else is there. It's gonna be a short day for me. I gotta go do some stuff and come back. But as soon as we talk to the owner, we can assemble the whole motor back together and get all the parts that we need. We can assemble the whole motor, put it back together, and get it strongly in, and then take the clutch out, put everything back on the car, and get it running. Right now, we're just waiting on parts. In the meantime, let's go for a walk on this Integra. Integra, you've seen it already plenty of times. It's waiting. It does have brand new brakes. Those are the brakes. Brand new brakes. The motor's there. Got the S2000 seats. So better, a little bit better inside now than what I did. Everything's there. And it got a nice wing, a brand new wing too. Hasn't painted yet, but brand new wing. So, guys, for today, I'm gonna say see you later. My big boy brother over there working, beautiful CRV. Another CRV right here, the drag car. Brought everything to do the body work. Haven't done it yet. From the Gallin Garage today, we're saying goodbye. Say hello to you. All right, they go my big boy Damian, the master on the tuning. And Lester, what's up, bro? Say what's up. You wanna say what's up? Put you in the spot. You didn't say nothing. All right, guys. Gallin out. We guys see you later. Peace out.